Hello friends. Today we are going to look at the largest star closest to Earth. The Sun is the main reason for the existence of us and other living beings on Earth. So it's good to know more about this gigantic object that is much bigger than it seems. So stay with us until the end of this video to know some amazing facts about the big star of the solar system. Our Sun is a 4.5 billion-year-old star, a hot glowing ball of hydrogen and helium at the center of our solar system. The Sun is about 93 million miles from Earth, and without its energy, life as we know it could not exist here on our home planet. The Sun is the largest object in our solar system. The Sun's volume would need 1.3 million Earths to fill it. Its gravity holds the solar system together, keeping everything from the biggest planets to the smallest bits of debris in orbit around it. The hottest part of the Sun is its core, where temperatures top 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. The Sun's activity, from its powerful eruptions to the steady stream of charged particles it sends out, influences the nature of space throughout the solar system. Our luminary is a typical G-class star in the middle of its life cycle. Its surface temperature is 5,780 degrees Kelvin. Due to this, the spectrum of its radiation is almost white. Yellowish color emerges when its rays pass through the Earth's atmosphere. The distribution of luminaries of different sizes is not uniform across the universe. Therefore, the Sun is actually bigger than 90% of the stars in its vicinity. When people first tried to determine the chemical composition of our star by its spectrum, they saw the lines of radiation of an unknown element. For some time it was believed that it was present only there, so it was named after the Greek god of the sun, Helios. This substance was later found on Earth as well, but the name remained. Helium constitutes about a quarter of the Sun. Another 73% is hydrogen, and the rest are heavier elements. It is due to the thermonuclear reaction that converts hydrogen into helium that our luminary produces energy. The Sun makes up 99.866% of the mass of the solar system. This means that it weighs about 500 times more than all the planets and asteroids combined. Even the mass of Jupiter is only 1,000th of the mass of our luminary. The solar corona is the outer layer of our luminary. It consists of protuberances and various plasma eruptions. Usually these formations are hundreds of thousands of kilometers long, i.e. they are longer than the distance from the Earth to the Moon. The solar corona is one of the hottest parts of our world. Its average temperature is 1 to 2 million Kelvin. However, sometimes there are some even hotter spots in it, the temperature of which can reach 20 million Kelvin. The solar corona can be seen from Earth by observing sunlight during a total solar eclipse. On the Sun, there are areas called sunspots. Sunspots are areas on the surface of the Sun where the lines of force of its magnetic field are twisted and torn. Because of this, powerful plasma emissions, called solar flares, occur in such areas. To study these processes, the Solar Orbiter device was launched. The radiation intensity of our luminary is slowly increasing. When it was born 4.5 billion years ago, it was about 25% dimmer than it is now. Since then, its brightness has gradually increased. As for now, our knowledge is too scarce to tell how these changes affect the greenhouse effect. It is possible that in 1 billion years life on Earth will become impossible due to the growing luminosity of the Sun. Other studies show that this will happen in 3.5 billion years. At the age of 10.9 billion years, the Sun's core will start getting depleted of hydrogen. Our star will swell, and in a few hundred million years it will turn into a subgiant, an orange star, whose radius will be 2.3 times larger than today. At the age of 12.2 billion years, a thermonuclear reaction will begin in the outer layers of the Sun, and it will start swelling even more. Our luminary will turn into a red giant and absorb the inner planets. These transformations will end with the outer layers of the red giant flying into space, and the inner one shrinking down to the state of a white dwarf. Fortunately, we are living right at the peak of the youth of the Sun and the Earth. A period when many scientists and researchers are studying and discovering amazing facts about the Sun. This information can help a lot to understand the world around us. Thank you for watching video. For more support, please subscribe channel and share videos with your friends.